showtime.
OnlySlabs.
Lemon face. Hey, it's that time. It's Slabber Day. Saturday, Slabber Day. You guys, us guys. This guy up here from Canada. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. How are you?
Will you be the Ben Affleck to my Matt Damon?
Absolutely.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely. Yes.
I guess that though means you get to be Batman.
All right.
Fuck, I didn't think that one clear.
Yeah. That's okay. You get to be the James Bond knockoff there. Jason Bourne.
The Bourne identity. Yeah, there you go.
Jesus
That's
Christ,
good.
Jason Bourne.
It's what they're on my mind. I just went on Sunday, went and saw the Dogma. So
Yeah. No,
So
it was Jane Silent Bob Strike Back.
no, it was Dogma.
You sure?
That I
Were
went
they,
and saw
were
this
they,
Sunday.
were they warming each other?
Oh,
up?
that yes, yeah,
Wow,
yes,
okay,
yes.
all right.
No, that's Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Yeah, when I take Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Slabber Day. Our guest here today, ladies and gentlemen, Bo. How are you, sir?
Good. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Excellent. Glad to have you here with us. We'll get back to you in just a second. We have to say hello to the chat. We'll do that in a second. But Chris, are you excited?
Oh, I'm pumped. I am pumped.
My nipples are hard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time where we got to do that thing. We got to obey the laws of the YouTube live gods. It's time for Romper Room.
Romper bumper, stomper boo, tell me do. Magic mirror, tell me today, did all my friends have fun at play?
Well, Robert Monroe Jr. is here to say Happy Slabber Day. You know, I miss Lucretius. Lucretius, we miss you. Oh, we hope to see you again soon, gracing our chats. Joseph Michaels, the adventurous Joe. Hey, Rob, my package got here. Got my package today. We'll be doing a mail call video soon. Thank you again, Chris, and all great time. Yes, he won. I think last week on this show.
Yes, you did.
I don't know if you know this, Chris, but we give away books on this show.
I'm aware.
People will get their chance later.
Yeah.
Marty Lechko drops $2 Canadian, double loonies. He's calling us both loonies, is what I'm saying. One for each of us.
We're
Here. Maybe I need to get the little, we're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony clip for whenever we get Canadian dollars. That'd be Marty, let's go. And don't forget to smash that like button, folks. Kenneth Bird's here to say, everybody, hello from Virginia. Thank you. Madam Blaster, hello, beauties, popping in to say hi. Thank you. Madam, I did watch the link you sent me on your marriage counseling video for comics. Very interesting. Jonathan, Comics Avalon, happy Slabber Day, everyone. Mr. Comics 89, happy Slabber Day. No rain, no snow, no more than 3 hours sleep. Stop me from reporting for duty. Welcome from Korea, Mr. Comics 89, where it is super early. Mad Spidey confessed actually to me last week that he was slightly upset with Mr. Comics 89 for now being the person who gets up the earliest to watch this show live. Jay knows the way. You will kneel to me. Kneel, I say. Oops, sorry, wrong chat. Happy Slabber Day, peeps.
We understand though. We totally get it.
It's ball rats. The comic vet, this guy over here, he says, OnlySlabs. Been 29 months now. Yes, I saw a couple people hit that $29 or 29 month time as members of the channel supporting our mission against cancer, comics curing cancer. Oh, let me throw this up, by the way. Again, if you're watching this on the replay, you can hit the skip to button in the description now at this point and get past this part of the show and get right into the meat of it all. Let's see here. We want to say hello to Ronnie Johnson. Hey, guys. Wellbore. Hello, Slabtastic people. Knucking Futz 1, the greatest of all the Knucking Futz. Rob, Chris, and fellow Slabberoonies. Wayne Deacon, I'm happy it's Slabber Day, and Rob and Chris have a new film coming out soon called Spacebar. Yeah, we couldn't afford the L's.
or the deuce.
Yeah, the parallel line. We couldn't afford parallel lines. I'm happy. I have comic issues. Hello, everyone. Who has issues? Well, we all have issues. Bat Dan presents Slatterday equals Slabber Day. Hi, you lot. Let's go. Six burn for the James Bond knockoff. Sector 2815. Hello, folks. Hello to you, sir. Hey, it's been a while since we've had Paul on. We might have to swing around and get Paul back on at some point. He's got to maintain his record as the second most appearances on OnlySlabs.
He brings fire.
Yeah, Paul was one of the very early. He was like our fourth or fifth guest when we started doing guests on the show. It's been around a while. Thank you, sir.
Gordon.
Let's see. Wayne Deacon. Well, boy, I said hello. Space Case Collectibles. Yo to you. Nerdy Geek. Hello, everyone. Happy Slabber Day. Stephen C. Happy Slabber Day to the Henchmen and Goon Squad. Absolutely. Thank you. The Henchmen and the Goon Squad, of course, are channel members who support this channel on a monthly basis. Not really supporting this channel because I don't keep any money. It's really supporting Comics Curing Cancer because 100% of it goes to support Comics Curing Cancer. Thinking about being a henchman or goon, there's a little button down there. Just, over there by the right side as you're looking. It says join. There you go. Thank you very much. Right next to the thumbs up, by the way, you can hit that while you're at it. Let's see. Frail Alien. Hello, everyone. Dagger Cards. Yo. Happy Father's Day weekend to all the great dads out there. Absolutely. But fuck those asshole dads. Let's see. Or the sperm donors who walked away and left their kids. Yeah. Sorry. Dr. Von Hoos Comics from the Spiral Dimension.
Oh.
Nipples hard, good way to start. OnlySlabs, cancer still sucks. Absolutely, I agree. And this one's for you. Triple G Comics. Now then, I'll be appearing on Triple G's Comics a little bit later after this show, like only 30 minutes after the show ends. I'll be over there. We're doing a special on OA. You only inspired me, so everything that I show technically is, and therefore you as well, Chris. So there you are. Let's see here. Who else we got to say hello to? I want to make sure we acknowledge this guy. Balls to cancer. Absolutely. Look at that 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much. This one is for you, sir.
That beautiful bean footage.
Let's see here. Oh, MJ showing up. What's up? Hope you have a great show. Thank you so much. Comic Cap Collectibles. Yo, hello all. Let's see here. Bam. Mad Spidey popping up with a $14.99 Australian dollar super chat. Best giveaway box ever. Thank you so much, sir. And oops, that's wrong. I want to. This one's for you, sir.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No. You need it on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
Somebody Spaceballs.
I just happened to notice. It's been a while since I actually noticed it, but the whole your helmet is so big.
Brian Barrick, good day all. Cliff on Comics, happy Slabber Day. Thank you so much. Joffrey Castro, hello gentlemen. Anachronic Comics, Joe, hi all. Thank you, sir. Dale of Suspense, happy Slabber Day. Let's see here. Who else we got to say hello to? Oh, Cat Fan Comics Man. I made it. Happy Slabber Day party, peoples, and to you, sir. Who else we want to say hello? Boom, look at that. Smash Cancer. Absolutely. Bad news on that, by the way. If you had been saving up and thinking you wanted to buy the Smash Cancer Comics Curing Cancer t-shirt, unfortunately, we've been hit with IP print things, and they're not buying my claim of fair use, and that shirt had to be taken down. But there's many other shirts available. We'll be posting the link in a moment in the chat in case you're interested in getting Comics Curing Cancer merch. But the link is in the description as well. Chris, you're more than welcome to join. Bring 10 commissions.
Not a problem.
Cat Fan Comics Man saying hello, mentioning everybody there. Kingdom of Nerds. Hello, Bruce. Hello, everyone. 16 months. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yeah. Right in the nards. Let's see here. Who else we got to say? That was really troubling, too. Do you see the news this week that Gen X and millennials getting hit hard with appendix cancer coming out of the blue? I guess maybe it's, there's more and more people who aren't having their appendix taken out, and therefore now the incident rates of appendix cancer are going up significantly and hitting. It's still relatively rare, but comparative to the trend of historical trend, through the roof for Gen X and millennials. Apparently,
Wow. I had my appendix out in grade 5, and remember, everyone, wear sunscreen, save your life.
I think I could break. Yeah, we can get a lot of. Let's just everybody just show up to Pete's place and bring your slab. We'll be here for 3 weeks. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not trying to miss it. I'm trying to get to our show too. Tate Prime, hello. How are you? Just scrolling through here. Did I really get to the end already? Just like this. Happy Slabber Day. Woo! It's almost 2 years total. Absolutely. My appendix gone for a long time. Okay, we go. Perfect. If I missed anybody, I deeply apologize. I tried to fly through quickly here to get us back on time. We are at that nearing the 15-minute mark, so that's good. We'll take off that banner, and instead we'll throw up this one here. Let you guys know. Follow today's guest over on Instagram and YouTube. It's all floating there. Links also down below. Bo, welcome to OnlySlabs. Let's put you. Let's make someone big, but then let's make you big, and then we'll move Chris and I over here and put you in this hot seat. But before you show your first slab, we want to say let people get to know you a little bit.
Sure.
When you were in school, and you suddenly started to develop these weird powers, and found yourself ostracized as a mutant. Tell us about that superhero origin story for you.
Well, I've always been artistic since far back as I can remember. So drawing was always kind of my thing. And the teachers would notice that I was more artistic than the other children. So I think what drew me to comics was just the art in general. And then basically I was just out at the grocery store with my mom one time, 9 years old, back when they had comics on the magazine racks. And I've kind of mentioned this before, but I noticed an Art Adams cover that really took my eye. It was one of his Baby X-Men covers, 1986. I got that issue, and I still have it to today. And that's just kind of what started it all off for me, made me the Colossus collector I am, and everything Rasputin.
Not to be confused with Colossus Collector.
Correct.
Well, you're a Colossus collector.
A Colossus collector.
Shout out to Colossus Collector channel member here on us now. Oh, you want to be a channel member? I already did that speech.
Yeah,
Never
okay.
mind. Sorry. All right, sir. Awesome. Before we get into your first book, though, we do have Papa Willie coming in real quick. He's dropping this $5 super chat to say hi. We know cancer sucks and C3 rocks 100%. Papa, this one's for you.
very conflicted about how I'm supposed to feel watching this.
Still one of my favorites. That's such so wrong. All right, Bo, let's give the people what they came for. What's the first book you got to share with us today?
Well, this is the one I was just referring to that started all off for me. X-Men Annual number 10 from 1986. Art Adams cover.
Nice.
Oh, we got a little
The
remark.
book that started them all.
Yep. This is the actual one that started off for me. I've gotten better ones since, but I had to get the original signed and remarked. And
Yeah.
so that's
No, go hold that up there for a second. We're not
Sure.
done with it.
Yeah,
It's not a don't worry, it's not a race, buddy.
There's a lot of respect for Arthur Adams here.
He's one of
Now,
the
Jay,
best.
I'm sorry, Bo. Where did you get this remark? Did you pick it up already done, or did you art do it for you?
I took it to him at C2E2 probably 2 years ago.
Okay,
Chicago.
good for you. Yeah.
And I actually asked him to draw Colossus on it for me, but I think he was a little hard of hearing, so he ended up drawing Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Yeah.
Colossus, Cyclops are basically the same guy. I mean, let's just be honest.
I can remember the day that this book came out too. Yeah, good for you.
Yeah,
That's great.
So when I seen this little face of Colossus on there, the little all look on him, that's just kind of what got me. That picture right there is what started all off.
Nice. And Cat fan saying Art Adams a favorite artist of his. Well, it's 2 signed slab comics of his. Nice.
Excellent.
Art Adams rules.
Yep.
Phenomenal. All right, cool. And then a little bit of like Chris was saying, a little bit of an GSX cover feel to it, huh?
Yeah, and I did have him do some full covers for me of Colossus or Baby Colossus and a couple remarks since then. So, but anyone that's looking to see Colossus covers on this, they're gonna have to go back to an old episode of Colossus Collectors. There's not gonna be any Colossus comics on here. I already showed all those. No Chrissy stuff either, because I already showed all those. So.
Oh, I know that was something last night. The team was talking about over on Low Grades was whether or not speculating whether or not you were going to be talking about some Chrissy.
Normally I would have, but I felt like I've showed a lot of them already, so I just kind of wanted to give a spotlight to some more of my other.
Nice.
Fair enough.
All right, what's up next?
So next is Will Jack.
Wow.
And Will Jack doesn't do these pencil sketches anymore. And he doesn't take on any commissions. And if you've watched him do any of his sketches on whatnot, they go for quite a bit of money anymore. Like he had one go for $5,700 the other day. But so back before he really blew up, I got him to do this.
Very good. All right, Bo. What's the date then that he did do this commission? If he's not playing that game anymore.
This was July of 24.
Okay. Yeah, that's epic.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah.
All right. and great choice too. Great choice with Psylocke.
I agree. Yep. I asked him who he wanted to draw, and he said that was one of the characters he was always wanting to draw. So I was like, go ahead, let's do this, And next, this is an original art cover by Narcilio. He's from Brazil.
Oh my goodness. Rob, this is going to be one of those shows.
This is the appetizer for Pete's show later.
This is She Spawn. She's one of my favorite female characters besides Rasputin and Magic. But outside the Rasputin family, She Spawn's definitely up there because I'm a big Spawn fan as well.
Very good. Is this Scorched issue 1 or is this a later issue?
This is Scorched number 5. Blank
5.
cover.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Like
Quite a few from Narcilio. He's done amazing work for me, and he's a friend too, and a strong supporter of all the comic book clubs there are. And here's another one he did. This one's of Rasputin.
Yeah.
This is kind of a bust version, but
Hey, where are her arms?
yeah. So that's what he's like. I'm gonna do like a bust version, And I kind of said,
Okay, like a traditional without intentionally without the arms. I was like, am I missing something? It's interesting. It's different. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an old Rob Liefeld sketch I got of Bad Rock.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
Now let's give this some respect. I believe this is the first OA from Liefeld that we've had on the show, and we've had a few. We've had some autographs from Liefeld, and I think we've even had the chisel.
Yep.
But
Does the
great
chisel
choice with Bedrock. Like that's
This is back before he was doing the chisel signatures too. This is back in 1999 at Wizard World in Chicago. He did this. Back when they were free still.
So is this just a sheet of paper that you had slabs, or is this a book?
One of the comic backing boards.
Oh, it's a backing board? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Back then they didn't have the sketch covers, so
Yep.
everyone was taking like the backing boards to the artist and that.
TVH.
He's done a full cover for me before too of Colossus.
Wow.
Nice.
A couple remarks. I got one of his remarks in here too. This is done by Michael Turner. Again,
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for Michael Turner on this show as well.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite guys to me. He actually came down, and this again was probably around like, I couldn't tell you the exact year, but it was a few years before he passed away. But he was a really nice guy. He did a bunch of drawings for me. This one happened to be of my ex-wife, but
okay.
So it was like it fit his style. You could tell it's his work and everything, and it's one of I just had to keep,
So, Bo, did you get this in Chicago as well at C2E2, or was this the show?
Yeah, came to do a signing in Iowa City here in Iowa.
Okay.
At one of the comic book stores. So I had him sign a bunch of comics for me. He did it for me, and but yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I of course I love this. Is like the other purpose of like for those players that I've talked about the art slabs from CBCS quite a bit on my channel especially with all my stuff, but this is exactly the other purpose and function of the art slab is when you get these pieces of art like on a backing board. So it's not a comic. You couldn't send that in typically to have it graded because there's nothing to grade. But if you want to have it, whether it was witnessed or whether you want to have the signature verified, whatever the case is, and you want to preserve it, this is exactly the other reason for that art slab.
Exactly.
Very cool.
So this is done by a tattoo artist that's down in Mexico. That I found his art on
exactly.
This is Rasputin again, but I didn't notice he wasn't doing any comic book covers or anything. So I just hit him up and asked him. I started talking to him and said, "Hey, would you mind doing a couple covers for me if I send them to you?" And he did one of Colossus and he did one of Rasputin for me. But his colors and his style is just amazing. And he does the same style with his tattoos. His name is Javier Vasquez.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised you don't see more tattoo artists or the tattoo art style even translate into comic books. I mean, you see some of the graffiti style, but you just don't see a lot of the tattoo style, I don't think.
There's another one that's blowing up
translate
right now. Tattoo artist, his name is Tony Trophy. He's friends with Will Jack. He's been doing some covers recently too, and he'll do tattoo remarks on covers too. Like if you have,
nice.
Yeah.
Give the characters tattoos and such.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be cool. Patron of comic art. Hello.
So here's one of Rasputin by Chris Uminga.
Love it.
I gotta be conservative here. I'm afraid I'll go through all my little clips here. That is great.
Yeah.
I like when these monochromatic color schemes.
Yeah.
Sometimes more so than the color. I love a color one, but the monochromatic. Sometimes certain pieces just. I think the because of the shading, but you have just a touch of difference than just all black and white.
Yeah.
Blend to everything just a little, makes it pop and gives it really good detail and textures and such.
His wife Chrissy Zulo, she does kind of the same, kind of coloring with her artwork too as well.
I would say it's a very similar style.
Yep. So that's her husband.
Nice.
And Nice 9
Reminding Mad Spidey's reminding himself that he's retired. Don't fall for the OA temptation. Triple G saying these are obscenely good books. And these are the ones that he hasn't been showing off to people, guys.
Yeah, if you want to
Actually,
go back and watch one of the other episodes.
his shades are gorgeous. Oh, little Scotty Young. Nice.
Scotty Young, Darth Maul on this is a Turkish Darth Maul blank cover.
Wow. We're gonna get some reaction out of the chat because a lot of people have love for Scotty Young. Now, how did you pick this one up in particular? Because Scotty doesn't do commissions anymore.
Right. This was through CGC when he was the sketches on there.
Okay.
I did have him do some sketches for me back when he was doing in stores at the Free Comic Book Day here in Iowa City. So I have a couple classic ones he did for me and of the Tin Man from Oz.
Yeah.
But I got those in person, but this one I sent in for.
Yeah, I know I saw something for Heroes. He's got like a very limited number of quick remarks that he might do, but that's like the extent of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even aware he even did that anymore.
It's pretty rare, or maybe I misread that. Maybe I read it. He wasn't going to be doing remarks.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe that is
I
that
saw
one.
was just autographs.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure he doesn't do them.
Yeah.
All good.
Oh, nice.
So this is done by Jay Fosgett. Known for doing like the Jim Henson books.
Yep.
A lot of other books. Bodie Troll he did. But I've had him do a lot of work for me. He's kind of become like an artist I'm kind of close to too as well. I've always loved his cartoony style. Just the way he makes characters look cute. And so I had this Casper blank and I figured this was perfect for him.
So
yeah,
I gotta ask, like Casper was my gateway comic book reading into the entire world of comic books when I was very, very young. Who published this book? Is this still Harvey or who does it belong to now?
This one is by it says American Mythology.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That, you know what, I almost want one of those because like I'd want to get a blank and have Casper being like got by like Ghostbusters, but like,
Yeah,
like
that's great.
but like have like the kid from what was an Animaniacs with mittens or something or buttons or something with a little kid with a little proton pack freaking.
This is all his own idea too. He came up with that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Coffee Monster, hey, thanks for coming by.
Hey.
Still one, a Casper one.
This is done by Reno Masad. He used to reside in Chicago. He's out in New York now. But he's done these little comic book characters for a while. This is one of Spawn. He's done one of Colossus for me too, and of Harley Quinn. And he's working on another book for me right now of one of his own characters.
The colors on this are beautiful. Like the more I look at it, the more it just pops.
You can see like the clown in his hand, a little box of crayons wrapped around.
Oh,
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it.
Oh, that's what it is on his
It's a little kid wearing Spawn's costume. But yeah,
I thought it was like a Walkman or something at first. I didn't realize it was a pack of crayons. That's even better. That's awesome.
That is a great cover and a 9.8. Good for you.
He's amazing. Like I love his work. He's got his own style too. And here's another one he did of Harley Quinn.
Spawn is fire. Oh,
Ow! And boom goes the dynamite.
I'll let you handle this one, Rob.
All right. This is just fun. Harley Quinn is, one of those characters that came out as a one-off character that just got captured the imagination of fans. People loved it, clamored for more, kept reoccurring. The animated eventually made its way over into the main universe and has grown steadily to become, not only one of the best-selling characters for DC, but also be probably the most widely accepted and LGBTQ relationship and representation in comics today, with her relationship with Ivy. Absolutely, just a fabulous character, and I love that rendition. That is awesome.
He's definitely up there, like one of my favorite female characters. You know, after Rasputin, Magic, Spawn, but she's right up there, like right in that realm. I'm gonna go through a few by Rene Cordova. He's an artist from Mexico.
I like this perspective.
He's helped do the creating artwork for The Amazing Spider-Man and Friends. He's done work for the animated He-Man series. They got kind of shut down.
Mm-hmm.
But I noticed his style too. Again, I was just going through Instagram one day and I seen some of his work, and he does these kind of chibi style characters that I like a lot. He's done a couple Kickstarters for some of his books. So I just again hit him up, and I was like, hey, would you like to do some covers for me? And he had never done any blank covers at that point, so I was some of his first blank covers, and since then he's done probably like six of them for me, I think. And
I like the fact that he's correct, and he's got J's on Miles there. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
That was one of my requests, that he had to have those on there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart man.
This is oddly specific. But I need a Silver Samurai teleport ring from Marvel Team Up 84 so I can afford to go to Comic Cons and get Sings on remarks. Okay, there you go.
He's on to something.
I've turned a lot of people on to original art since I've gotten the comic book community. I've noticed that I've kind of persuaded some people to seek out some original art. So here's another one he did. Darth Maul.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Best lightsaber duel of all time.
Yep.
Redefined it. Yeah. Now this is I love that the way did a pretty good job of getting a circle.
Yeah.
Considering you got the circle by coloring in all around it. I mean, granted, I'm sure he drew the circle first and colored up to it, but still, that's
and maintained a 9.8. That's great.
Think about that. It means there's
was to keep the circle on all the books he did for me, to kind of keep it all similar.
Oh,
that goes to tell me a couple things. One, he might have used a piece of paper as a cutout circle to make sure he didn't go into it, but also he definitely had something under that cover to do that much of the cover in ink and didn't get bleed through to maintain a 9.8.
Yeah,
that's for sure. Somebody paid attention. Good call, man.
Now, Bo, before you put that down, Bo.
Yeah.
When did you get that? When did you actually have that commission? Like, is this one in the last couple of years?
This would have been. This one was early 2024.
Okay, so it is pretty recent. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, looks great.
SD dropping in.
A couple of sketchbooks on Kickstarter. My Beauties 2. I don't know if he's done some Spider-Man books in the past, but usually for like Le Mole comic book show down there in Mexico.
Hold on just a second. We got we had to have SD swing by, say Bo's definitely inspired me to get some original art. And then Ronnie Johnston dropping the 333 super chat for Comics Curing Cancer, super fire for Darth Maul. So let's get you a clip here. This one is for you, Ronnie.
That's the first time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
Dr. Von Hoot saying that's very cool. He'd love to get a chibi-ish Judge Dredd from that guy.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Let's see here. What else we got here? Dr. Von Hoot. Yeah, okay, so a big cool idea. Okay, cool. Oh, Tate Prime dropping. We'll come back to you there, Tate. Oh, you. Masters of the Universe.
Yep. So this is his version of He-Man. He did, like I said, we worked on an animated series for He-Man. And this, I had a blank for him, and I was always a He-Man fan growing up. I had the toys, watched the cartoon, and this is just I seen this He-Man. I was like, I need one of those.
That is like the post-roids version of He-Man.
Slim down. Yeah.
Well, you remember how like WWE had the post-roids era, and everybody kind of looked more normal. So this is the post-steroids era Masters of the Universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do got to acknowledge again, Tate Prime, like you said, he dropped the super sticker for the $1. So let's get you a quick clip here, sir. I guess we're back up here. Papa Willie says, "Take my money." Coffee Monster saying that you have great taste, excellent Masters of the Universe. Nice. That's an awful blank to draw on as well. Paper material is very odd. Yeah, just like my Flash Gordon ones are awful. My last dollar to fight cancer. F you, cancer, the ultimate supervillain. Absolutely. And thank you so much for that there, Tate Prime. We appreciate you, sir. An all OA all day, baby, is what we're getting. Yes. Right. Cool. Woo!
Oh man.
Slow down. So this was the first blank cover he did for me. He did some other art for me before this, and this was early 2023, probably late 2022. I got it back in early 23, but this one he did both sides too.
Oh, nice. A little bit of a wraparound action.
Yeah.
The texture in that cape is incredible.
Yeah.
What a great job. What a great job.
He's got all the little chains on there and everything, the spike.
Yeah.
And our favorite homage.
Yeah. It's a quiet homage, that's for sure. Now, if
Yeah.
you remove the circle, would it be homage then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Cordova. Everybody look him up. He's a great artist in Mexico.
Oh, he's just a widow nightmare.
Wait, how are we doing, Bo? I know you've shown quite a few here. Are we getting close to halfway, or did you bring extra books? Because I'm fine with you.
This is halfway right here.
Okay.
Perfect. Holy shite!
So this is done by Peter Smith. He's worked for Disney before.
Yeah, I've got some Peter Smith going on right now, but this
thought you
deserves this one.
Yeah, this is the best ever.
That's the crossover that I can get behind. You want to put Donald Duck as the Fett? I'm there all day. That is awesome.
So I didn't actually request this one. I had seen him working on it on his Instagram, and I just hit him up right away as soon as I seen it. I was like, "Hey, is that for sale?" And sure enough, it was. And
Nice.
Peter Smith is great. I ran it. I had a commission set up with him for WonderCon, and he's actually wasn't able to get it done. So he was like, "Oh, I wasn't able to get it done for the show. I'll send it to you." He says, "But because I couldn't get it done on time, I'll go give me another character. I'll do another one for you for free." And I said, "Well, that's really nice. Since you're going to do that, I'm going to tell you something. My charity, Comics Curing Cancer, we do this after the auction. So I'm going to take that free book you're doing, and I'm going to donate to Comics Curing Cancer." Nice. And he said, "Well, great. Then I'm going to send you another one." On top of that, I was like, "Nice." So super nice guy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never met him in person. I would like to. He did do like a Colossus Goofy that I was really interested in, but I just liked this one a lot more. I wasn't feeling Goofy as much. There I am at the halfway point.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Well, excellent. I appreciate that. That is phenomenal. And let's see. First, before we even throw up the hashtag, because we forgot to, we didn't forget. I failed to upload the list last week. So let's make sure that I get the proper list going this week and acknowledge our henchmen. And with that, let's throw up our hashtag, ladies and gentlemen, hashtag Boneuzil. We'll be doing that here in just a second. That's your hashtag to enter into the live chat, so that way you can be entered for 6 pulls from the greatest weekly giveaway box on all of YouTube. We've got ourselves a $4.99 super tat just for that Donald Duck. Thank you so much for that. Let's get you a clip going here. Boom. Then we got the $5 super chat from Freaky Louie. Last week's guest says, "Man, Don for the win." Yes, absolutely. Freaky, this one is for you.
Bet she gives great helmet.
Kiss me. No, no, Lord helmet, black. You need it on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door. Knock next time.
Smash that like button and sub up your panel and share. Absolutely fantastic books. Let's see. Comics on the Edge wants to know, are these for sale? People entering in that. Oops, I already did that. People entering in the chat there. The hashtag. Good to get caught up on all that. Get that hashtag in, folks. We'll be pulling those books in just a moment. Let me turn off this banner in preparation for that. In the interim, though, I do, of course, want to make sure we hit on our little promotional pieces while you guys get that hashtag in. If you are coming to Heroes Con next week, of course, you'll be able to see me. You'll be able to see Chris. We'll both be there. Bo, I'm assuming you're not going to be there, right?
No, I'm not going to be there. A lot of my friends are going to be there, though. A lot of them.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
But you can check out Comics Curing Cancer. We're at booth 1766 at Heroes Con. Come on by. It's your opportunity to pick up that C3 2025 art book featuring original art by David Sanchez on the cover and lots of other artists inside this book, all to benefit Comics Curing Cancer. $25 for the art book, and 100% of that goes to Comics Curing Cancer. Also, you can swing on by and pick up the exclusive, thanks to Big Time Collectibles, with cover by Ace Continuado. I can't pronounce his name right. I am sorry, I butchered that. But yeah, Continuado.
There you go.
Limited to 300. There's a split run, 150 issues donated to Comics Curing Cancer. It will be available for the first time at Big Time Collectibles at our booth. Also available for pre-order currently now on the Big Time Collectible, or not Big Time Collectibles, but all the books that are sold through Comics Curing Cancer, 100% of that sale price goes to Comics Curing Cancer. So it's $30 for that book. 100% of it goes to Comics Curing Cancer if it's bought through us. If you buy it through Big Time Collectibles, well, that's how they're paying the bills for that. Shout out to them. Thank you very much for being generous and sharing that book with us. All right. Real quick, Bo, what's coming? You got any appearances or shows coming up that you want to talk about?
My next show, there's one in Omaha. It's the first one they've had. It's called Nebraska Con. That's in August, early August. Christy Zool will be there. Chris Dominga, John Jang is going to be there. They're still naming artists, but it's done by the same creator of other shows, but it's their first in Nebraska and Omaha. So I'm not sure what to expect. I'm just there for the artists and support, the artists I like. And
how about on the YouTubes?
Yep.
Anything on the YouTubes for you?
Not right now. I don't. This is my last one for a little while.
Nice.
Unless I get that call.
All right, let's go ahead and get this poll going here, ladies and gentlemen. It's your last chance in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheel of fish. Round and around where she goes, where she stops. Well, that's the next one we do. Never mind. Boom! Coffee Monster. Congratulations, Coffee Monster. You are the winner for our first set of pulls from here. So let's go ahead, and I'm already big. Let's do this. Yeah, that'll work. Let's grab the box. Okay, Bo. So you're going to be pulling the books for Coffee Monster. You get 3 or 6 books you're pulling for Sabrina. Either you can give me a number 1 through 10 from the front, 1 from 10 through the back, or we can do a little back to front action.
Yeah, go back to front.
All right, you tell me when to stop, and when I do, you tell me if I'm taking the front book, the back book, or both books on either side of my finger. Here you go, Sabrina. We're fingering just for you.
Use 2 fingers though. I'll stick it right in the middle.
Okay.
There you go.
Focus, boys. Focus.
Right there.
Front, back, or both?
Front and back.
Front and back. Okay.
Stop. Front.
Just the front? Okay.
Stop. Go back on that one.
The back one? Okay.
Yep.
Hold on.
Gotta get it from the back.
No spoilers. All right, last 2.
All right. There, keep going and stop. Front and the back.
Nice.
Watch your back.
All right, let's see. What kind of damage are we doing today? That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. All right. You got a a very solid set of pulls here. First up for you, Sabrina, coming your way, the 1 in 50 sketch variant of Gunslinger Spawn.
Nice.
Great Capullo cover.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's a great giveaway.
That is a good one.
1 in 50. Next up, Excalibur issue number 1.
Oh, yeah.
First issue and first appearance of Widget.
Great Alan Davis cover. Davis and Claremont.
Yeah.
Great team up.
Amazing Spider-Man issue. What is this? Issue number 546. First appearance of Mr. Negative. This book has actually been spiking upwards lately upon rumors of Mr. Negative.
We really shouldn't be giving away that book, but okay.
All new Green Lantern issue number 51, first cover and first full appearance of Kyle Rayner as the Green Lantern. What If issue number 50, the Hulk had killed Wolverine. That embossed foil cover.
Nice.
I remember when this hit the newsstands. This was great book. And then the last of your pools here, this one, a litany of first appearances in Canada's biggest book, Alpha Flight, issue number 1, first Puck, first Myrna, first Tundra, first Madison Jeffries, first cameo of Wild Child, first Gamma Flight cameo, all in Alpha Flight issue number 1. Congratulations.
Holy cow!
Great stack of books. Sabrina, make sure you hit me up with your address. I'll get this out in the mail to you. All right. Let's go ahead and return us to our regular appearance. We'll put Bo back up there. We'll revert ourselves back to this mode. And Bo, we'll just let everybody know, of course, we'll be coming back to give away some more books in the second half here. Let's go. And I'm that old. Yeah, of course I'm that old. And I didn't start collecting until I was like an adult. All right. Let's go ahead and hit them with your first book in the second half, sir. What you got for us?
So this is a Dan Mendoza sketch cover.
Look at he's coming that whip right out of the way.
There's something about this book that jumps out at me and catches my attention. I'm not sure what it is.
It's the ears, Rob. The ears are incredible.
So
They are, but you know.
Smoke if you got 'em.
On behalf of every man that is watching, it's a great collar on her neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
There's a pendant too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I had to do this in person in Chicago at CP2 a couple years ago. I did have a couple of other covers by him too that he did. If those who don't know,
all joking aside, that actually is really, really well done. The touch of pink does give it that, you know, that perfect finish to the artwork that's there. Really well done.
Just started doing these colored ones too. For a while there, he was just doing like pen commissions, you know, and he started adding color to them, just kind of give them a little more life. And
Joffrey Cat with the pink pops. Yeah,
I've become a fan of his just like in the last few years. I wasn't really a huge fan of Zombie Trap to begin with, but then kind of started growing on me a little bit. This one is done by another Brazilian artist, Geraldo Neto. He's friends with Narcilio.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So there again, you got Rasputin. Then on the back, he did.
There's the first appearance of Magic on the show today. Love it.
Fire. Nothing but fire, they say. Let me throw this up again here to remind everybody where they can find you, just in case they don't know how to look at the link down below. All right, love that. Double wow, yowza, Rasputin and Magic, both amazing, absolutely.
So I'm gonna get some signed comics now. We're gonna get away from the original art for a little bit. Here's a Mike Tyson.
That was a knockout.
Yeah.
So I got this at one of the sports shows in Chicago a couple years ago. This is on a Sports Superstar Comics from 1992, number 5.
Oh.
Yeah, 95. I was like, Mike Tyson went back in the day. It's just talk about a mystique that's still, I mean,
he was super nice in person. I got my picture with him and stuff, and that's actually who I named my second kid after. I named my second kid Tyson, and so he was always a big inspiration. I was my favorite boxer. I named my first kid, my youngest kid after this guy, Austin.
Oh. You can thump your Bible, but Austin 3:16 says, "I just whooped your ass."
Yeah, freeze frame. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I this in person too. He was doing a signing at an auto show in Kansas City. Back when he was, bigger.
What?
Sorry, it's just the people go what in the
What?
chat. Just,
What?
Nice. No, Papa Wheelie, who's huge wrestling fan, says, "Bo, I love you now."
Sweet.
So one of my favorite Austin reactions is when he just cleared out the Royal Rumble and he's sitting on the turnbuckle, and then Bret Hart's music comes in. He's like, "Oh no!" Yeah, Austin is timeless. Yeah, good for you, man. That's a great signed book.
He was another great guy. So I took all my kids to meet him. We all got a bunch of stuff signed. Super great guy. This is probably one of my favorite wrestlers. That seems kind of hard to see, but signed by the Alpha signed to me. We met him in person too. It would have been quite a few years before he died.
Yep.
There again, though, a super nice guy. Sat there and talked to me and my family. Signed a bunch of stuff for us. Couldn't have been happier with my experience with him. I'd always heard all these rumors about how he was in person, and they could have been further than wrong. I mean, this guy was super nice. I mean,
he had a lucid moment.
Yeah, he was really good. Yeah.
Now, but was he in makeup or was he not in makeup?
He did. He had makeup on, the trench coat. The trench coat was open. He was still fully ripped too at that point. He was really good shape still, and he did like a little in-ring promotion too for the smaller independent wrestling company.
Nice.
Here's staying on the wrestling stuff. Got this signed by Hulk Hogan when I met him.
Now Papa's really going to be in love with you.
And he signed in yellow.
Yeah, yep. He signed in yellow. This is on a WWE Superstars #9 from Super Genius Comics.
Very nice.
Met him the day after I met Mike Tyson in Chicago a couple years ago.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. And when I met Tyson, that was like right before his fight with the
Jake Paul.
Also, brother.
Jake Paul. That clown.
Brother.
Here's one I got. It's Avengers #1 Stan Lee reprint. I got it signed by Stan Lee when I met him. I took my kids to meet him at Wizard World.
Nice.
This would have been there again. I'm kind of lost on my years. They kind of all blend together. But this was back when he was still signing really well, and he was in good health. And I made sure that my kids were all able to meet him. But I had something else for him to sign originally, and then when I got to his table, I seen that they had this for sale, and I couldn't pass up the J. Scott Campbell cover. So.
Yeah, J. Scott Campbell did a lot of great work for Stan Lee's company there that he was traveling with for the number of years. I remember when he showed up at Fan Expo, there was a lot of those great Campbell covers as well. Good for you, man. Good for you.
Campbell's always been one of my favorite artists. He's the one guy I don't have any original art from that is on my list. Like one day,
That's tough.
One day.
Yeah.
So this
it ain't cheap.
No, not at all.
Oh, well, welcome to my nightmare.
Let's go.
Jason helped me get this. Dr. J.
Jason, of course, he'll be a guest in 3 weeks. 3 weeks on we kick off July.
So he did this little sketch on here too. Alice Cooper did.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Getting the sketch from it's just great. Oh my god. We're coming back from someplace. Oh, from the movie. I think my wife and I were coming back, and Alice Cooper came on, and we were both just like rocking out in the fucking car. It was hilarious.
My mom,
old goobers.
Yeah.
I always liked Poison myself. Okay.
Yeah.
I see both those. I go to a lot of shows. I've seen Poison in concert. Alice Cooper. My mom was actually seeing Alice Cooper back when she could only take pictures in black and white. So. Here's the Holly Berry signed.
Ooh. Wow. Holy Toledo.
Oh, God, Peter, hit me.
Yeah.
Ow!
All right. Another first for OnlySlabs. Halle Berry signed CGC. That's great. So was this a mail-in as well then for you both?
Done through Celebrity Authentics.
Yeah.
They do those signings sometimes, and I figured that's the only way I was probably going to get his number.
Very good. Great signature placement too for a celebrity, because sometimes they just don't care.
Yeah. Here's a Scotty Young remark.
Nice. Oh yeah. I was right. I have a Scotty Young remark in my collection. I forgot.
Groot's he's one of the characters I enjoy seeing a lot. So.
And got a Young label as well. Very nice.
Yeah. This was available on his website.
I don't know why I completely forgot that I had that. It's for so long. Somebody, I can't even remember. One of the community members was trying to buy it off me for the longest time too, and I wouldn't sell it.
He's doing remarks, and then he just kind of stopped.
Yeah, it was because I have a Strange Academy 1 that's got the whole. It's like the exclusive cover that he had for his website only with the whole class. But then I had him remark Doctor Strange on the cover as well because he wasn't there. And so, but yeah, I am Groot. There we go.
There's David Nakayama did this rescue remark.
Oh my.
I don't know if we had a Nakayama remark on the show before or not. That is great.
He did all in silver and everything too. And he's done a Colossus one for me as well. I showed that on the Colossus card.
22 months. My God, those are COVID times, Batman. Oh,
wow.
22
months. The child could be born, learn how to walk, and start toilet training in 20.
So much fire. Absolutely. It's great. Yeah, David Nakayama, DNA.
Here's a remark by Mirko Andolfo of Gizmo Duck.
Oh, Justice Ducks.
I love ducks. That's great.
Yeah. So I got this at C2E2 a couple of years ago as well. He did another cover for me as well. And Gizmo Duck was probably like my favorite character of the Disney characters.
I love when the evolution of remarks recently. That it used to be remark was little more than just a inked Sharpie doodle in the corner and stuff. Now getting these full color or various things that these guys do, they're just so great.
If you ever see any of Will Jack's pastel remarks he does that he used to do, he doesn't do anymore, but he just took a remarks to a whole nother level. I mean, his take up a good quarter of the comic book.
It's quacktastic, says Mad Spidey. This guy's not ducking around. I love this. Only yellow labels.
So this is the last one of my pile. This is the Rob Liefeld remark on Deadpool.
Nice.
Perfect. That is
and the
great.
chisel signature. Yeah.
Autographed across the trade dress, like Rob said. Chisel signature, perfect place remark, and a 9.8. Great.
And well drawn feet.
Yeah. This is what he calls a bloody chisel signature. So he's got different styles of the chisel signatures.
Awesome.
Off topic. Okay, so what? This is a chat thing. It's a Gizmo Duck was always believed to be Launchpad until big reveal finally happened in the animated series.
I did not know that.
Now I'm killed. What was the big reveal? Spoil it for me. Let's go, Joe. I never watched it, so I can't say. All right. Is that it?
That's all I got right now.
Phenomenal. All right. Excellent. Let's put us back. Bam. Sorry, I lost count of what we were doing there. Oh. Bam. Look at this.
Hey.
Jay knows away drops $5 super chat. Remember, kiddies, all proceeds go to cancer. Donate a couple shekels if you're able. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. Let's get you one of these. This one is for you.
Time I ever asked for anything I really wanted.
All right, and let's go ahead and let's turn off the banner and come back here. We'll go up, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be doing our second giveaway here in just a second. I do want to call out and recognize all the Goon Squad members. Let's turn off this. All Dale Suspense, DJ Links, Dr. Von Hoot, Legion of Comics, Stephen C., Justin Birch Letters, The Comic Vet, Austin LeMay, Mad Spidey, Collecting with Thurs, Chuck Hensey, Lone Eagle, Comiverse, Deadman, Anachronic Comics, Colossus Collector, Team Ohana, still only 35 cents, Cliff on Comics, Bearded Comic Bro, Never Could Figure It Out, Daymares, The Adventurous Joe, Valenrook, Jay Knows the Way, Ronnie Johnson, Comics on the Edge, Omnibo, 1063 Comics, Silver Eagles, and Sal's Comic Corner. Guys, thank you so much for being Goon Squad members. Shout out to Stephen C. dropping and gifting 5 memberships to Aggressively Relaxing, Protos X, Cali Comics, Wellbore, and Circumstances, all benefiting from those 5 memberships. Thank you so much for that. Let's get you a just for that, I am going to give you the big one.
looks like.
It's not. Thank you so much, Stephen C. Appreciate you there, sir, for that. Reminding everybody also, what the heck? I haven't done this one in a long time, but if you're looking to get your books pressed, check out the roguetraderutah.com. You can he has discounted bundles for pressings, but if you put the code FATSTACKS at checkout, you'll get an additional 20% off your comic book pressing. And every time the code is used, he donates $10 to Comics Curing Cancer. Join us next week at Heroes Con. But the week so there's no show next week. However, the week after, we hit hard on our March to 200 with Sal's Comic Corner joining us on June the 28th. So mark your calendar. You guys can, for those of you guys in Australia and Korea, you can sleep in next week, and but we'll be back the following week. Don't worry, we'll return. Let's throw up this hashtag C3 Booth 1766. There you go. That's our hashtag here for this next set of pulls. Chris, well, the people are entering that in there over on the Comic Vet YouTube channel. What, pray tell, is on the horizon?
Well, Heroes Con. But before Heroes Con, I will be going live Wednesday for Show Us What You Got, the live New Comic Book Day Hangout. It is still New Comic Book Day before Heroes Con, so there is an open invitation for everyone that wants to come on and show their new books that they picked up for New Comic Book Day. Hopefully, Rob, your LCS participates in New Comic Book Day.
I'll be in Charlotte.
Yeah. And with that being said, keep an eye on my channel, as I will be dropping footage from Heroes Con Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday, where I'm going to be dropping a documentary style series that I'm calling A Day in the Life, where it's totally my perspective. Reached out to Heroes Con and let them know what my plans were with my channel for it, and they were all in. So keep an eye out for A Day in the Life coming up next week. Thank you, Rob.
Phenomenal. For myself, don't fear. Even though I'm heading off, I've got content in the hopper. Monday mail call will still happen this week. And then Thursday, while I am away at Heroes Con, only my slabs will still be going on. So you fill your slabby needs, if you'll say, as we take that dive into my collection book by book from the beginning through the end. I will tell you, we're getting on some pretty exciting times as we're getting close to the first full box of nothing but ASM slabs. If you're a Spider-Man fan, that's coming up. That'll be in the not too distant future. But anyways, so thank you for all you guys who've responded extremely well to that, and responded, especially the views on those have been very good, considering Bubs laughed at me when I said that people had been asking me to do this series. And he said, yeah, really? Who's asking? Well, apparently enough of you, because we're seeing some pretty good viewership numbers on it, far exceeding what I expected. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate the interest in my collection and your support of the channel. All right. That's 55 out of 68 people. Now, I do ship internationally. So if you've new to this and you haven't heard about that, this is your last chance to get those hashtags entered in here, because I am about to pull the trigger and give away some books to our next winner. Will it be Coffee Monster again? Will it be somebody else? Who knows? It'll probably be probably with my luck, it'll be Mad Spidey, because I just packed up his box to ship out to go to him. So it would make sense that he'll somehow win. All right, here we go, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round and around, and where she goes, where she stops, well, the internet knows. Be sure to join me in just under an hour over on Triple G's channel. There, look at Comic Avalon. Congratulations, sir. Got to meet him at WonderCon. Phenomenal. All right, let's take that off there. We'll pull some books for you, John. But yeah, over on Triple G's channel, I'll be showing up over there in just about 50 minutes with some other folks, as we are going to be talking about OA. So if this has been like an appetizer today for what's coming up next. All right, Chris,
Watch your back.
For John, let's go. Pull some books for him. What are we pulling?
All right. 3 from the front, 3 from the back.
1, 2, 3. Oops. That. And ooh. Okay.
All right. Let's let it ride. Stop. And those 2 books, your finger splits. I'm getting mad. All right. And stop. And those 2 books, your finger splits. All right. Shout out to Dagger Cards. That is going to be running in the Million Reasons to Run, supporting local children's hospital. Reach out to the link that he's just dropped if you're interested in helping out Dagger Cards. Big fan of the show. And that's my line. Yeah.
We got some really some good solid books in here. I mean, there's I'm congratulations, John. First up, Batman 397, just a phenomenal Two-Face cover. We love this one.
Yeah.
The Triumph of Two-Face. Thor 256. I think, as I recall, this is an early Lady Sif cover or something.
I don't know if we should be giving that one away.
Iron Man 47, featuring the Origin Retold.
Yeah. Nice homage cover.
Yeah, sub 50 Iron Man.
As only Iron Man can do the splits that way. None of us can anymore.
You're the Villain #1. This is a 1 in 100 art germ cover.
Wow. Now that is a tremendous giveaway. A 1 in 100 ratio by art germ.
Yeah, it is. When the cover price was only 25 cents on it. So, but still, it's a 1 in 100.
25 cents.
Yeah, it's a thin book, but
okay.
It was like the teaser for the whole Year of the Villain stuff.
Right,
stuff
right.
That we did. Yeah.
Which turned out everyone's favorite.
But don't worry, if you thought you got ripped off with that one for some strange, I don't know. How about Newsstand, Ghost Rider #1, Johnny Ketch, or Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider, and First Death Watch.
Woo!
And
great.
Last but not least, sir. Web of Spider-Man #1. Fabulous cover. Fabulous.
Love it.
Painted cover. Absolutely gorgeous. If you only own one Web of Spider-Man book, this is the one to own.
Well, that's a Craven, Rob. I'm just pointing that out there.
Congratulations.
Great giveaway.
Devlon, those are going out. I want to report a comic crime, says Mads. This is Freaky Louie. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you much. Bo, thank you so much for coming on out and joining us today, being a sport. I know you've been excited since we booked you originally. Hell, we've gone through multiple comic book clubs since you and I first talked about doing this stuff. All right, everybody. Again, thank you for coming out, enjoying the show, giving us the thumbs up button if you haven't on the way out, and be sure to follow us over to Triple G's channel in about a little bit of 45 minutes from now. No show again next week, but we'll be back again in 2 weeks with Sal's Comics Corner. Everybody's going to be at Heroes Con. Looking forward to seeing you all. Thank you all so much. And remember, until next time, collect what you want. Don't listen to anyone, especially me, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.